Just coming to the end of the little bit of the All-Star break here. What have you been able to accomplish in the time off? Get a little bit soreness out or a little bit of rest?
Yeah, basically just caught up on sleep and relaxed. And the biggest thing is just get a little mental break, get away from the rink for a couple days, and just think about the other things going on in your life and just be a normal person for a little bit.
Going into that break, 3 straight wins, pretty big ones. How do you maintain that sort of momentum as you come back out of a break?
Yeah, we had a good road trip, and the last 10, 11 games we've gotten a point on the road. So we play a good, solid road game, and hope we can carry it over through this trip. It's big time in the schedule. I think we have 17 straight against Central Division opponents. So kind of at the end of this little stretch of games here, we're going to kind of really have a good idea of where we're going to finish up in the standings, and have a good idea of where we match up with teams in our division down the stretch here.
There's a fair amount of space currently between yourselves and the rest of the division. As you said, in the 17 games upcoming, do you look at it as an opportunity to increase that gap, or maybe sort of measure yourself against some of the teams you might be seeing once the playoffs come around?
Obviously, you want to increase the gap. You want to keep building on that lead. There's going to be times in the schedule where you lose 2 or 3 in a row, and teams can win 2 or 3 in a row. So every time you play your division, it's a 4-point game, and it's important to come out on top, especially on the road.
9 straight in total on the road in a row, but that break in the middle, does that sort of allow you to think of it as 2 different blocks?
Yeah, exactly. It shortens the road trip. Would have been about a 3.5-week road trip if you didn't have this All-Star break mixed in. So nice to come home and not have to pack for a month-long trip, and just kind of, like I said, get back to sleeping in your own bed, cooking your own meals, having a kitchen, things like that. You don't realize when you're on the road how old it gets eaten out all the time. So it's a good break, and it almost just breaks the trip up into 2 separate trips.
January was a bit of a strange month in terms of roster movement, injuries, things like that. For a player like yourself, that allowed a lot of opportunity to play in different situations. That certainly could help as you go down the road and give you some confidence, but do you look at it as more of an opportunity or a challenge?
Just an opportunity. You always want more minutes as a player, and you never want to see guys get hurt and guys go down, whether it's on our club or up top with the Jets, but that's the reality of hockey, and there's going to be injuries, and we were fortunate in the first half of the year. Hopefully we can get back to being healthy here, but as a player, more minutes is never a bad thing. It's something you look forward to.